what's up? I am in my car. I'm actually at the houses right now, but I figured I would take a couple of minutes and just update you on my braces, because literally I have like no time to do like a sit down nice update. So super bright outside, so that's why I've got my glasses on, and it's a construction site, so you're gonna hear a bunch of machinery and all that stuff. So real quick, very little minor changes. If you can see, let me actually show you real quick. Okay, so the biggest change that I've noticed is my front teeth are actually straight, like they're aligned together. It does look a little off though, because this tooth is a little bit longer and this one's got a little angle to it. So, you know, I'm sure once I'm done with my treatment, then they're able to actually go in there and like make it all pretty. So anyway, I have also noticed that these teeth are starting to pull back. So the reason why this is important is because of this tooth, right? So they're trying to do, because for some reason, this tooth right here you can see right there. See how it's too far forward? Right there. So they're literally just pushing it back. And that should stop the gum from moving as quickly as it has been moving. So a lot of tooth pain right here in this area and in this area. And I just think that my teeth are getting ready to widen. So my bite, like I can tell like this side needs to widen quite a bit more than this side does. But anyway, so there's a lot of tweaks that still need to happen, but I am loving my smile so far. And I haven't noticed a lot of widening on the top, but I suspect there will be, because this tooth right here and this tooth have been like, it's like a twinging pain, you know? So I'm like, okay, well maybe these teeth need to move forward too. So it's hard to tell, but this tooth is just slightly crooked versus this one. But anyway, little tiny tweaks, right? I've also noticed, and someone commented on my last video about this, about the pearl powertrains, because if you saw my last video, I have new powertrain color, and they're like, hey, you want to try pearl? And I was like, okay, I'll try it. They're yellowed. They really did. You can't really tell in the front, like on the light, but in the back, they're yellow. Like really yellow. And I don't know if that's because they're not as stretched out as the front ones are. I have no idea. But you can tell how yellow they are. Especially right there. Sorry for the machines in the background. But yeah, so I'm a little disappointed. You can't really tell as much in the front, but you can definitely tell, like, see how yellow they are. Yeah. So note to self, not getting pearl again, because they yellowed rather quickly, which is too bad, because when I first got them, they were actually really pretty. Like I liked them, but I'm gonna go back to doing a color next time. So my next appointment is, let's see, it's April, so sometime in May. I think it's like the beginning of May is my next appointment. So I'll update you in the next couple of weeks, and I'm hoping to see more changes down here. If you look right there, see, I'm hoping that tooth gets pushed back. I've been feeling a lot of little tiny movements. Every once in a while, I'll kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a click, like my tooth clicking, almost as if it's like just slightly moving, just click, click, click. And it's all over the place. So it's not just this tooth, it's these ones back here and these ones. So yeah, anyway, that's my update for this week, and I will see you in 2 weeks from now. So hopefully we'll see some changes. Hey, so it's about 2 weeks later, and I got new glasses. I cannot believe how long it's taken me to get new glasses. My other glasses that I had before, I've had easily 4 years. So it was about time for a change. So I really like these glasses. I wanted something different because normally when I get glasses, I want the attention drawn away from my mouth and up towards my eyes, right? So that's one reason why I had the black frames for almost 5 years because, you know, I didn't have my braces back then. So now I'm like, well, I kind of want my whole face to be the same. So I picked these frames and I picked this color. It's really pretty. It's like it's kind of, it's not like a tortoiseshell. It's like a very, very faint tortoiseshell, like right here. It's like a soft lavender color. They're really pretty. So if you like them, leave a comment. Say you like them. So I'm really enjoying them. They're definitely different. They're taking an adjustment. Sorry about that. I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so I got new glasses and I'm really enjoying them. I picked these frames because they complemented my face shape very well. But yeah, they're so pretty. So anyway, I'm really excited to get my glasses. My kids came home today and they're like, Mom, you look so pretty. I was like, aw, thanks. You know, it's truth when your children tell you, right? Because children can't lie. They don't lie. So both my older kids were like, oh, your mom, you look so pretty. Makes me feel pretty. It's the little things, right? Okay, so yeah, new glasses, new venture. I did my makeup today for you guys. So I can look like I'm not sleeping and I'm not a zombie. So I did my makeup. But yeah, very little changes on my teeth, as you can see. I showed my braces to my brother because he's also doing the same kind of treatment as me. And he looked at because I got the color changed and he hasn't seen them yet. And I smiled at him. He goes, whoa, your power chains are really bright. I was like, yeah, you're right about that. They are bright. So I cannot wait to change the color because I'm not really liking these colors, this particular color, the pearl. They are pretty though, like they're really bright and they're really pretty, but they make my teeth look yellow, like more than usual, right? So, you know, when naturally your teeth are a little on the yellow side, but when you have metal on your teeth, and you're trying to straighten your teeth, the last thing you want is to add another element, which is more yellowing. So it's hard to tell in this particular light. I couldn't go outside today because it was super, super windy. So I was like, you know what, I'll just film inside. So the lighting's not the greatest, but you can tell. It's hard to tell on the camera right now, but my teeth they look more yellow than they should. They're not like, oh my gosh, yellow, but it's enough to be like, yeah, probably won't be getting this color again. So for my next color, I'm still debating on what to choose. If you guys want to see me in a particular color, let me know in the comments down below. I'll take your suggestions with a grain of salt. But yeah, I'm pretty much open to any color except for like neon. So I don't want to do any neon colors. So any type of color, they don't have black, they don't have white for obvious reasons. This is the closest to white I'll probably ever get, so, which I'm not going to do. So no pearl, but any other color. I'd have to like take a picture of the color wheel. I don't even think, do they even have orange? I don't think so. I don't even know if I'd wear orange because orange would make my skin look kind of silly. Because I can't even wear orange like on clothes, so, but yeah, I've done pink, I've done purple, I've done blue, I've done pearl, but yeah, those are the only ones that I've done so far. So yeah, if you have a color preference that you want me to try, let me know. I'll take your suggestions in consideration. That noise is unfortunately the upstairs, the owners. So jump back to like the end of last month. So we're in April right now. So like the end of March, like halfway through March, we get a knock on the door, and it's our new landlord. So apparently the people that used to own this duplex, their relative passed away, unfortunately and unexpectedly. So the family decided to sell, and they sold it to this property management company, and they're like, hey, we're your new landlords, here's our information, blah, blah, blah. About, I'd say almost the last week of March, we just happened to find out that the new landlord, is not renewing any of the leases. So, which is unfortunate because there's an upstairs and a downstairs. So we're downstairs. So the people that live upstairs, they're not there anymore. They moved out at the end of March, and our lease is up at the end of April. So we emailed them and said, hey, are you renewing our lease? Because, you know, we're building a house. If you haven't been following, we're building a house. I'll link the playlist down here somewhere. And we're like, hey, we're building our house, and we're scheduled to be finished with our house at the end of August. Is there any way you can extend the lease? And they said, nope. They aren't going to extend the lease. Sorry about the noise. But basically what's happening is we've had to scramble and find a temporary place to live. And we've asked everybody in our neighborhood, and finally we talked to our bishop, and he said, hey, I know this family. So he hooked us up with this family who's got a unit in the neighborhood. So luckily we'll be in the neighborhood still in Provo, so my kids can finish school, because that's what I was really concerned about, was, you know, having to move away so that I'd have to, like, you know, drive them to school every day until the end of school, because they have one more month of school left until summer break. So we're going to be in the area still, but yeah, that's what's happening upstairs. They are basically they're ripping everything out upstairs, and they're remodeling upstairs. And once we move out of here, they'll be completely gutting and remodeling downstairs too. So that's what's going on right now, and that's why it's so darn noisy upstairs. Yeah. With a almost 3-month-old, it's super hard to have her take naps in the middle of the day with that going on. So it's been a challenge. We are downgrading. We had to get like a storage unit, and we're basically packing everything that we don't need immediately, right? So all of our knickknacks and all of our extra like furniture and just items that we don't use every day, we're just going to put in a storage unit for the next 4.5-ish months, maybe 5 months. And then we'll be renting a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment month to month. So that's what's happening in the good household. It's a little chaotic right now. Yeah, it's a little stressful too, because, you know, I'm literally packing everything, and then we're, you know, taking all the boxes and putting them in the storage unit. And then, you know, on top of that, I have to, you know, get kids ready for school and make sure they're all, you know, the meals of the day, and the house chores, and going out to the houses to build. And yeah, so it's a little chaotic right now. And I'm trying to stay sane, but that's what's going on right now. And in the next update for my braces will be next month, and I will be in our temporary housing. So that'll be interesting. Honestly, I don't mind it, because we know it's temporary. So if it was like, if we were not building a house and then all of a sudden the landlord hits us with oh yeah, we're not, you know, renewing your lease, then I would be panicking right now. Basically. That's the big downside of renting, is the fact that literally your owner could kick you out. You know, they don't have to renew your lease if they don't want to. And unfortunately, in the market that we are in today, rental units are going up dramatically, and I'm sure they have done their number crunching and have figured out that if they put X amount of money into this duplex, they will receive X amount cash flow. So, which is, it's actually really unfortunate, because it's not only hard to even find a rental around here, but it's even harder to find a rental place that will only rent for an X amount and not month to month. I cannot tell you how hard it is to freaking find something, one, that's big enough for all 6 of us, and 2, in our budget. Trying to find something in our budget to rent is, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. And even if we did find something, there's a billion other families fighting for it. So the only reason we were able to find this particular place was because this family in our neighborhood doesn't rent out this unit. So they own a duplex. It's a side-by-side duplex, so it's not top bottom like this one. And so they have a family member living on the other side. So the other side, the side that we're going to be renting has been empty, and they don't rent it out year by year. They just kind of have it there for family. So we are very blessed to be able to have this, because I was like running into dead ends, looking for something that's temporary. Most places want a year lease minimum, and then after that year, then they do month to month. And it's actually surprising too, because we live in a college city. So I was even looking at student housing, and even then we couldn't go into student housing because there's certain student housing that we wouldn't be able to live in, because most of it is on campus. And most of the off-campus ones, like I even looked at subleases too, and some of the subleases, they don't line up with what we need. So we only need from like May 1st till the end of August, so possibly September 1st. And, I'm hoping to move into our house before September. That's the hope, right? But who knows, right? Because we're building it ourselves. So, but yeah, that's what's going on here, and that's a nice big update for you. So nothing, honestly, my teeth haven't changed a lot. I've just been noticing like little twinges here and here. I have felt my teeth widen a little. It's hard to tell here. You can tell right there. This hasn't changed at all. So that's the same. I'm wondering if my jaw, like these have to widen first before this tooth goes back. I don't know. This hasn't changed like from last time. So if you've been following along, I have had this tooth, this particular tooth got pulled forward too fast. So what happened is my gums receded. And so I went in and said, hey, I'm a little concerned about this tooth. It's receded. Is there anything I can do, or is there anything I need to do to help it not recede as quick? Because it happened so fast, like within like a month or so. So I went in, and they're like, and my doctor's like, well, what we can do is I can tweak this wire to where it'll push the tooth back just enough to where it won't recede as quickly, and it'll stop the receding. It won't completely stop the receding, because once your gums recede, then they keep receding. But yeah, it hasn't changed, which is good. That's a good thing, because I was actually really worried. I was having dreams of my tooth falling out of my face. So, but nothing changing there. Yeah. This tooth has finally straightened. It needs to straighten a little bit more, but it's definitely not as bad. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very minor changes. I've just been keeping an eye on this tooth. My bite is getting there. Like I noticed on this side in particular, it's starting to slowly widen, which is really cool. I've been so darn busy with, everything going on that I kind of forgot to keep track of my teeth. Because sometimes I'll just kind of like obsess about it, If you've ever had braces, you probably know what I'm talking about. But I've been so busy, I just haven't been obsessing over it. And so like every once in a while I'll bite into my food and go, oh yeah, my bite's different. So I can't really show you my bite because my teeth, you can kind of tell. that my teeth down here are a little more narrow than my teeth up here. So, but yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Not a lot of changes. I have to look at my calendar to see when my next appointment is. It's sometime next month. I have to check. But yeah, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy these updates, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. I do a bunch of, I'm doing more vlogging, which is cool. I never thought I would be doing vlogging, to be honest. But I do a lot of braces stuff, and I'm hoping to expand and do more of my, I'm doing a house, like I'm showing you how my house is being built, and that video is coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that. And then I'm taking a little break from Etsy. There's another one. So Etsy has been super slow. I probably got maybe 3 orders this month. Yeah, very, very, very slow. So I am debating whether or not I should put my store on vacation mode or not. I don't want to close it, but I might just put it on vacation mode just because my life is so busy. I do have 1 order right now, and I need to make it. Luckily, I gave myself some time to, like, you know, fit it into my schedule, but I might just put my shop on vacation mode just to give myself a break, because it's overwhelming, you know, and I'm trying to pack and everything, and the place that we're going into is a lot smaller than my current place, so I can't, like, I don't have any space. That's the problem. I don't have any space. So I am debating on, like, practicing, like, I just downloaded Inkscape on my computer, so I want to kind of practice with that and see if I can create any cool, like, designs with, like, sublimation or something, because I have a bunch of cool things from Creative Fabrica, which I am an affiliate for. If you don't know that website, I'll link it down here somewhere. Check out their website. They've got a ton of freebie stuff, so you can even, like, download stuff for free and try it out, see if you like it. They've got some adorable sublimation designs, so many, and they give out so many for free. If you sign up just to have a free account, which I do, I have a free account right now, and they email me every day with either, like, free bundles or, like, deals, or they like, I think their favorite one is, like, the $1 get all access for $1. But yeah, so check that out. I really enjoy messing around with some of their freebie stuff. So I'm thinking about, like, maybe seeing if I can create some really, really fun, really pretty, simple designs with all the stuff that I have. So just something to kind of work on rather than just completely stopping all crafting altogether, because again, it's just, I don't have space in my temporary housing. So if you go into my shop and it says it's on vacation, don't be surprised because I'm moving and we'll be moving again. So anyway. Okay, so this video has gone on long enough. Thank you so much for watching and watching till the end. Let me know if you have any suggestions for videos. That'd be great. But until next time, I will see you in the next video.